Hey everyone, welcome to Live with Ease. My name is Julia, and I invite you to discover life or movement with a little more ease. And if this is something that appeals to you or is of interest to you, or you want to incorporate a little more ease into your life, then please subscribe to this channel for more videos to help you achieve that. So in today's video, we are going to work on, or we're going to explore a practice or some movement or some tools to help relieve or soothe a headache. So a few things you're going to need are 2 slices of cucumber. So cucumbers have anti-inflammatory properties and can be very cooling and soothing for the eyes. A lot of times when we get headaches, we have eye strain and our eyes feel inflamed and just annoyed. So cucumbers can be quite lovely for that. Okay, reduce some of the swelling. And then the other thing you'll need is an eye mask. So this will shut out some of the light. So especially with a migraine, sometimes we can be sensitive to light. So an eye mask would be a great thing to grab if you have one, or even if you have just a pashmina or a scarf, a thin scarf of some kind, or a long shirt, and you can just tie it around your eyes. Okay. And then also, if you have some pillows, couch pillows, or a bolster, or some folded blankets or towels, grab those as well. So pause this video, grab whatever you need, and we'll get started. We are going to start resting back. So let's rest back and get into a comfortable supine position. And I'm actually going to grab my eye mask and my cucumber slices. And we're going to place the cucumber slices on the eyes. And then let's place the mask over the cucumbers. Yeah, so let's lock in those cucumbers into the eyes, or onto the eyes. Good. Excellent. And then just take a moment to just allow the skull to rest on the ground. Feel the weight of the skull surrendering over to gravity, allowing it to sink deeper and deeper into the support of the ground underneath you. And then let's bring some awareness to the eyes, the eyeballs. Feel them resting in the eye sockets. Seeing if you can allow the weight of the eyeballs to settle and sink as well, softening the musculature around and in the sockets. The eyelids to soak up the cooling, soothing sensation of the cucumbers. Good. And you can gently begin to rock the head side to side a few times. Massaging the back of the skull. Excellent. And eventually bringing the skull back to the center. Maybe bending the elbows. And let's take a moment just to bring some awareness to the tips of the finger. We got a lot of nerve endings here, so there is that neurological pathway from the fingers to the brain. So hopefully this can help soothe some of that tension in the brain. So let's take the fingers, the index finger and the thumb of the right hand, and just gently pinch the thumb, so on the nail, and the tip of the thumb. Just a gentle squeeze, nothing too aggressive. And then release that pinch. And then with the left index finger and thumb pinching the right thumb. As you gently pinch the tip of the thumb here, can you start to feel the facial muscles soften, the weight of the skull falling? And then we're going to move down the hand, each finger, alternating fingers, right and left. So we'll go to the index finger of the left hand, pinch. Middle finger. If you want to continue to let the head roll side to side as you do this, that's okay too. Every now and then you can roll the skull, and then pinching that right middle finger. The right ring finger, and then the left pinky, and right pinky. Good. And then now that we've stimulated those receptors in the fingers, we can use them to massage the skull. So you can bring the fingers to the hairline and gently sliding the fingers along the hair or along the scalp. And you can begin to create little circles with the fingers on the scalp, massaging the scalp. Get into the temples. Good. Excellent. And then another thing you can do here to massage the scalp or get into, the skull is placing the hands at the base of the neck and sliding the fingers up the neck to the back of the skull and sliding the back of the skull away from the base of the neck, creating length in that neck. So sometimes a headache can be caused by neck tension. So again, sliding the hands up the neck to the base of the skull, sliding the back of the skull away from the base of the neck. Good. You can alternate between massaging the skull and the back of the neck. Good. Just continue to let the weight of that skull fall more and more each time you exhale. And then eventually release the arms and just let them rest by your side, and then gently roll the skull side to side. Good. And then bringing the skull back to the center. Keeping that eye mask on. This will be a bit of a challenge, but just allow yourself to drop in. And just move gently to come up to your hands and knees, just taking your time. Find softness, find ease as you roll up. Good. And then we're gonna settle the pelvis towards the heels, bringing the forearms and elbows to the ground. So maybe so that the elbows are just in front of the knees. And then you're gonna shift your weight onto your hands. And then resting the forehead on the ground. You can take the elbows off the ground if you like. And then just gently start to massage that frontal lobe. Massaging the forehead. Drop the jaw, soften the jaw. Good. And then you can start to take this massaging into the top of the skull. If you want to start to roll along the skull towards the top of the skull. Every now and then you may need to bring the forehead back a little closer to the hands. Just play around, just be gentle, be mindful of the neck as you roll around a little bit to the side of the skull. Good. Excellent. Good. And then release the head off the ground. And we're going to take, if you would like, you can keep your eye mask on, or if you want to gently just slide the cucumbers to the forehead and the mask up off your eyes for a moment. And then we're going to find a seated position, preferably with your legs extended out in front of you and slightly wide apart. And this is where we are going to now bring in your bolsters, your pillows, your blanket, whatever support you need. So you're going to stack it up as high as that's as high as it's comfortable for you. And what you're going to do is you're going to gently, or you're going to just slide the stack here away from you so that the forehead can start to rest. Actually, I forgot a step here. We want to put the cucumbers back on the eyes. Pardon me. We're going to come and bring the elbows, forearms to the ground. If that's challenging, you can rest them on the thighs. And the idea here is to get comfortable. Find a comfortable forward bend position here where you can let the forehead rest on your stack. And we're just going to take a few moments here just to breathe and let the weight of the skull fall into your support. Find a nice relaxing position for the hands and arms. And seeing if you can just let everything soften, surrender, and sink. You
use that exhalation to your advantage. And I'll just leave you here for as long as you'd like. And you may end up falling asleep here for a little bit, that's okay. And I just want to mention, as you rest, again, to be sure to subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone who you think would benefit from a little headache relief. And if you would like an opportunity to work with me one-on-one online, I do offer 20-minute free consultations to get to know you a little more and to see how I can help you discover a life with ease, or deepen your journey to find ease. Thank you again for joining me. Until next time, ease into your best life.